What is going on, everybody, and welcome to another watch along presentation here from the Simply Reliable Studios. As we are here to retroactively watch along NXT New Year's Evil. I am the Renegade of Wrestling JJ Williams, joined by Mr. Reliable Walter Cruz. We know that you guys probably already know what happened here at New Year's Evil, but with work schedules and the fact that we don't get CW, we have to wait for it to come up to the CW app next day. We decided to do this today, still give it the love it deserved as a TV special and everything. We know very little about what happened on the shows, so please, if you're participating, no spoilers in the chat room. Let us react to it before you comment on it. Spoiling anything will be an immediate ban. You have been warned. We're not joking around. If you want to dictate the conversation, super chat, simple as that. We're not going to be paying attention to your guys' comments. Oh, and by the way, such and such and da-da-da. You want to dictate that type of stuff? Super chat. You're not executive producers. You're not directors. You're active participants in the chat. But don't try to get us to go onto some tangent that you're not willing to pay for. And if you think I'm talking about you, I probably am. Anywho, Walter, how you doing this evening?
I'm doing well, enjoying the day off I had. Just finished cooking dinner and everything for everybody, so.
Same, man. It's been a nice, chill day. I've been doing a little bit of work on my movie reviews. I was going to film one tonight to upload tomorrow, but I was like, nah, I'll hold off, put it up on the weekend because I know Jeff is launching his movie review show tomorrow. So I didn't want there to be that conflict and competition between my show and his.
Mm-hmm.
So, holding off, going to put what was supposed to be tomorrow's show up on Saturday. And then the one that was supposed to go up on Saturday will go up on Sunday and be a double feature, which works anyway because I'm going to start the Oz movies.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to do them in chronological order for storytelling, not the order they were released. So the first movie is Oz the Great and Powerful, which tells about how the wizard ended up in Oz.
Oh, okay.
And then we go into Wicked, part 1 and 2. So doing those as a double feature on Sunday makes sense instead of doing them over separate days.
It does make sense.
So that covers this weekend. The next weekend, you'll get the classic The Wizard of Oz and Return to Oz, and that'll wrap up the Oz stories. And yes, there's others like The Wiz. There's others like The Witches of Oz. But they really don't kind of follow the same timeline. The Wiz is just kind of at that time, modern retelling of The Wizard of Oz. So it's the same movie. You know what I mean? Just with an all-black cast, essentially. Not trying to be funny, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's Diana Ross. It's Michael Jackson. It's.
They didn't follow any story. They were just trying to milk who's famous at that time, really.
Exactly. And doing The Wizard of Oz from 1939 in the 70s with an all-black cast of popular stars. It made sense, but it's not like it's a sequel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or a prequel. It's the same story.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going with. And then there'll be a few more things coming up this month for me, some of my music shows. But yeah, just been putting in the work on that today. In the time when I was typing up my reviews after watching the movies, I had the Chris Van Vliet interview up with Frankie Kazarian. Last night, I watched the CVV interview with Shayna Baszler. I watched the Cody Rhodes interview with Finn Balor earlier today, where he talks about smoking weed while he's training.
Yeah, did Shayna admit if she's actually like a producer signed, or did she say anything?
No. She's not officially signed. She's still kind of what she considers a guest trainer, but definitely worth the watch. Like, admittedly, I was never the biggest Shayna Baszler fan. That was always a Big Baller G thing.
Yeah.
But I gained a newfound respect for Shayna watching that interview.
Awesome.
And looking at her and hearing her say that she's 45 years old, I'm like, girl, you like 27, STFU.
Yeah, right?
She does not look like a 45-year-old woman, so good on her and her gene pool, keeping her looking young. She early 30s at best, I would have pegged her or I should have said at worst, because I just said like 27.
Yeah.
Early 30s at worst, I would have pegged her, but not 45 years old.
Yeah. That's what I like about these interviews, because you get to see the real person, and then sometimes it's like, why don't they just let that person talk like that and on TV?
For real. Shout out to my pops. Speaking of good genes, good to see him in the chat. See your son in the chat. Matt is here. What's up, Matt? So we've got a pretty good card tonight. Not gonna lie. Well, we had a pretty good card on Tuesday, I guess you could say. We are retroactively doing this, so let's not try and sugarcoat stuff.
Yeah, we don't have to pretend like WWE when they do a pre-tape thing.
Got Tatum, Paxley, and Izzy Dame here. Just with everything that the Colleen and Izzy has done to Tatum, I feel like this has to be Tatum's time to shine. She's been kind of kidnapping the Colleen members so that they can't help Izzy. Izzy's got to go out there and do this solo tonight. Can she do it on her own, or will the mind games of Tatum get into the way and mess with her?
Is this the second or third match between them?
I want to say this was the second. I think they fought a deadline.
Yeah, okay. I thought it was the second. So I assume Tatum would have to make it if they're gonna extend it to a third. Otherwise, what would be the point?
Yeah. And we've got Thea Hale and Blake Monroe for the Women's North American Championship. Again, the title change that wasn't supposed to happen. And despite all that, I still do not care. I am super happy for Thea. We kind of talked about it a little bit on the New Year's Eve stream. Going into Tuesday night and going into tonight, I am just so ecstatic with pretty much every women's champion that's on the main rosters right now.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see if they try to correct that mistake or swerve us and let her keep it.
Yeah. But I mean, you got Jacy as the champ. Fan of Jacy. You got Thea with this belt. Fan of Thea. You got Stat for AEW. You've got Willow as TBS. You've got Willow and Harley as tag. All those I'm happy about. I always give Stat a little bit of crap, but it's only because Stat's always going up against people that I prefer. It's not that I don't like Stat, but she just always goes up against people that I like more than her. So I'm going to downplay her and give her crap. Then over on the main roster, you've got Jade. You've got Stephanie Vaquer. Solid. Love it. You've got Becky has the IC title back now. But for that to be the first one where I'm kind of like, because I liked Maxine as champ. I knew she wasn't going to be a long-term champion. But I don't know if Becky having the title back is the right thing at this point.
No, I like both.
Same thing with Julia. They messed Julia up the first run. I don't have a whole lot of faith for her this run. And then the tag champs are Rhea and Io, which I'm happy with. And then you even go over to TNA, and it's been a minute since I've watched Impact. I forget who the champions are over there right now. The Knockouts
Ooh,
champion is
Lei Ying.
yes, okay. The former Xia Li, happy that she
Yeah,
has it. And who's the knockout? And the tag team champs are the Iconics, which
yeah.
I was never the biggest Iconics fan, Inspiration fan. But, considering their story and the fact that they left, became mothers, came back, like, how do you not support that?
Right.
So for the women's IC and US champions to be the only women's champions in a major company where I'm just kind of not, and it's not even that I'm against them, it's just that I'm not sold on them being those champions. That's very good.
It would have been even
Bringing it
better
back
if.
to Thea, like Thea deserved it. She's been in the company for 4 years. She signed with NXT when she was 18 years old. She's
Mm,
22, and this is her first championship.
mm.
So, but to your point, it'll be interesting to see if they have her lose it, if they swerve this. I'm just looking forward to seeing it. From there, we go to Jacy, Jayne, and Kendall Gray, which I completely skipped on Kendall being the Evolve Women's Champion
No, yeah,
because we
right.
don't follow Evolve that much anymore. But stoked for Kendall. She's a great women's champion there. This match with Jacy is probably going to slap harder than anyone thinks that it should because a lot of people downplay Jacy's ability.
Yep.
Say that she was the weakest member of Toxic Attraction, which, newsflash to all those haters, she's the only one still employed.
Right.
How bad did she suck, really?
Mm-hmm.
If we're being fair, Mandy only got fired because of her extracurricular off-company time duties.
Mm-hmm.
And Gigi just wasn't improving to the level they thought that she should have been at after all those years.
Yeah.
That's not to say she's not talented. She's been killing it in the stuff I've seen of her on the indies. But she wasn't WWE main roster star skill level that they wanted her at.
Yeah.
Jacy's still there. Stop hating.
Mm-hmm. And she's been champion twice already.
Like B-Rad from Malibu's Most Wanted. Don't be hating. And then this has got to be the main event.
At least
The
it better be.
NXT champion versus the TNA X Division champion, Femi, Leon Slater. This is going to go hard. I just know it based off the two guys that are in this. Oba has been called a bad MFer since he first debuted. And Leon Slater at 21 years old, if he can stay healthy and not let the demons inside of him that seem to overtake young professional wrestlers, dude is going to be a megastar in the next 5 years.
Ain't it crazy the kind of push that Javon and him are getting? Like I don't really remember 21-year-olds getting the company behind them like this. Like this is something new.
For real. And Javon just got called up to the main roster. So and Leon and Javon have been a tag team. So you almost kind of wonder what's going to happen with Leon, does WWE make a bid to buy out his contract so he can put Leon and Javon together on Raw and add to that tag division? You know what I mean? There's a lot that could happen. Does Leon beat Oba and become the NXT champion, and we finally get a TNA star holding a WWE championship?
And he'll be the first one because I don't count the Hardys, damn it, because they were known for being WWE.
They were known for being WWE, but they were TNA contracted stars, so they do count.
Yeah, out of technicality.
We had Ash and Lei Ying Lee win back the Knockouts title on WWE television. And both of those women were former WWE superstars before going to TNA. But we need a TNA superstar to take a WWE championship.
Hell yeah.
And honestly, I think the best bet, if it's not Leon here, let Moose dethrone Ethan Page.
True.
Let Moose become the North American champion. That would go hard because the NXT crowd is digging Moose. You know, getting away from the system presentation, because whenever he comes over, he doesn't have the system presentation. It's just Moose. And they love that.
Yeah.
So,
but he could do what he did to the X Division title for that title.
For real. And I mean, the fact that the men's division in WWE NXT already has been kind of floundering. Like we talk all the time about how the women's division there is levels above the men.
Mm-hmm.
And then you factor in the fact that they just had call-ups. Trick left. Javon left. You know, it's rumored that Oba's been going to be leaving because we've been seeing the video packages for him on Raw and SmackDown.
Yep.
Their men's division is already suffering, and now you just lost 3 of your biggest talents. You know, or you lost 2 and are about to lose your third.
And this could be a real test about that TNA relationship. And now that the big guys are gone, it'll be interesting to see how they turn this and how much of TNA really does pop up on NXT to boost this division up.
For
Or
real.
Evolve. How much Evolve gets called up.
Well, it looks like Swipe Right is becoming official NXT tag team, so kudos to them. We called it when we first saw them. You know, you coined them as having punchable faces. We
Yeah.
knew on that first episode they were going to be something special, even as a
Yeah.
heel faction and team.
Hell yeah. I knew it. That's good for them, man. I like it.
So, are we ready to get into this? Feel like we've talked now almost 20 minutes. Hyped
Yeah.
up the card. We know that it's going to be less than 2 hours because, you know, it lists as about an hour and a half in the thing. And then even with their CW commercial breaks, maybe it'll go an hour 45. We'll still be done before 7 o'clock.
Yep.
All right. So you ready?
Yep.
All right. We'll press play in 3, 2, 1, play.
Turn this down.
Now.
They need to show more NXT in that than Now and Forever, so they could play like the different versions of it for each depending on the show you're watching.
Well, I think that the Thin should be what it is. The Now should be the modern May roster, and the Forever should be NXT.
Yeah.
Because like that's the next gen coming up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Both companies are in good hands with their young talent. NXT, I mean WWE and AEW, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's been when we were like younger and watching wrestling, you had your Cena's, your Lesnar, but I don't think it was this crop of this many talents on the come up. Or maybe it's just because there weren't shows of the amateur part that we just didn't know it. But I don't remember this influx of talent.
The last time there was a serious influx of talent like this was 0203 when we got Brock, Orton, Deacon Batista, Cena, Shelton Benjamin, and Victoria was part of that class too. They always leave her out.
Yeah.
Rico was part of that era. Granted, he
Yep.
made his name a couple years later with Billy and Chuck and everything, but Rico was a part of that same class. He was tag champion with Cena
Yep.
in OVW, so it's like, and people forget about him as well as
Mm-hmm.
Victoria, so, but that's probably the last time. And I only say that because you can argue me some of the first round call-ups from the Black and Gold, but I wasn't watching then. But
Yeah.
Seth and Roman and Ambrose and Owens and Sammy and Balor, maybe that era, and I don't know how much of that was the same time and how much of that was staggered, because again,
Yeah.
I wasn't watching. But I mean, like, that might be the only time frame where you can really kind of argue
Mm-hmm.
it. And then the women's side, you think about the horsewomen: Charlotte, Becky, Bailey, Sasha, Alexa. I know Rhea was a little bit later.
Mm-hmm.
Bianca was a little bit later. Io was a little bit later, but still, like, those women from the Black and Gold as well.
Mm-hmm.
But to now be getting, this crop, and I think a lot of it does have to do with, like you pointed out, that we see the weekly product.
Yeah.
OVW was regional. FCW was regional. Only if you lived in those areas did you see that TV.
Mm-hmm.
But NXT is national. Whether it was on the .com or it was on USA or now it's on the CW,
Mm-hmm.
NXT has been a nationally televised program globally. Those others were regional.
Mm-hmm.
And here we see Fatal Influence walking through the parking lot. Careful walking in the NXT parking lot, girls. Attacks will happen.
Right.
And now Kendall and Ren Sinclair working out in the ring. I love the love that Ren has been getting lately, too. I think it really started with her Wednesday videos. But,
Mm-hmm.
like, if you watch her on TV now, when she comes to the ring, the fans are, like, solidly behind her. And it didn't
Yeah.
used to be that way. So
Good
I'm
for her.
loving that. Because I was a fan of Maddie Rinkowski when I first started seeing the Mission Pro stuff. And it looks like
Holy
we're
shit.
going to start with Thea Hale.
I didn't expect them to start with it.
Well, I mean, we've got 3 title matches, and there's Blake Monroe ripping the title off her, beating her across the back.
Damn. Didn't even give her a
Throwing
chance to take
Thea
the
in the
robe off.
stairs.
Jeez, Blake, let her robe off.
You know what this reminds me of, though?
The
When
Stephanie thing?
Mariah beat
Uh,
Tony for the title.
oh,
And
yeah.
Tony kind of snapped a little bit, reverting
That's right.
back to her old rocker gimmick.
That's right.
She wasn't this violent and extreme. She went a completely different way with it, but she definitely snapped after losing that title.
Dude.
Until Tony finally got her hands on Mariah and was able to beat her, kind of like Blake is doing to Thea here.
She snapped, dude.
Crowd chanting, "Let them fight," and I'm here for it, man. Let them fight.
Right? I kind of like how they started with the announcers not being at their desk too. They did that on Raw. Like I hope they kind of keep that this year.
And
What's
here
the
comes
lights going
Ricky
out?
Saints now.
What the hell's Ricky Saints got to do with it? Bro, why is Ricky kind of like reminding me of Jericho with the pants and the Titans? I kind of want that match now. Jericho Saints on WWE TV.
Well, see, and I always kind of agreed with what Edge said on that one episode of Dynamite, I think it was, where he compared him to The Rock. I mean, you look at him, the $500 silk shirt, the glasses, the short haircut, before Rocky went bald, but after he lost the pineapple Jerry curl that he had.
Yeah. Rock used to always wear those tracks pants though when he was doing that. He does kind of
The
look like The
pants are
Rock too.
definitely more Jericho-esque, the snakeskin
Yeah.
rocker style, but everything else just screams Rock to me. Even down to the skin complexion, because Ricky is mixed too.
Yeah. All he gotta do is be a little bit taller
and a little bit more jacked.
Yeah, he's
I
even got the
still think
forehead.
Ricky is like right about the 200 mark, like 180 to 210.
Yeah.
Where Rocky was like 275.
He damn sure got the Rock's forehead. Rock always had a big ass forehead, dude. So we just gonna like just throw out what would just happen right before Ricky came out?
Yep. Nothing happened. You didn't see nothing.
Right.
The Men in Black came in with the little neutralizer. Just
yeah. I think that's another reason they called up quite a few people because I think Ricky's it. Like they have all the confidence in Ricky and they want him to take it over. So they called up the kind of the bigger people. Like all that's left is Oba in his way, to be honest.
the only thing that sucks is that Mania being moved from Louisiana, like Ricky can't have the Ascension in his hometown.
I said that a while back, man. It sucks that they had the perfect chance and well, he said he ain't going nowhere.
If you come at me, guess what? I'm going to send you back to where you came from in the exact same manner because while you are talented,
you know what I want to see, and I'm not even fronting here. Let me see Ricky and Cartwheel. Or Ricky and Marcus Mathers.
Yeah.
Especially the way he said the independent guys in the back, the WWID guys.
Yep. I'll take Ricky and Cappuccino.
Said it's natural born stars versus the stars they want to create.
honestly, both of you guys, I really don't care about, but look, Leon, brother, if it's you, if you win, I'm gonna handle you in due time. But Oba, it's you.
You're one on one. You're one on one with Oba. Why are you calling him out as if you like can beat him so easily?
I am going to finish what I thought.
Because a lot of people, it's not even 1-1 with Oba.
True. It's Owen, whatever.
Exactly. I think the only people to really have decisive wins over Oba are Ricky and Tony D.
Yep. Oh, speaking of that, now you say that he's still there. I remember Tony just came back a few weeks ago.
But they need to modify his character before he gets called up because we've said for a long time that the whole forget about it, Tony D'Angelo family ain't gonna cut it on the main roster, yo.
That might be why he's still there. He was panicking.
I still think she's gorgeous. I will never not be able to see her daddy in her face, but everything else about her is just gorgeous.
Play a package.
Looks like we're going to get Tatum and Izzy now that the Thea thing got scrapped.
By the way, I like that flip leg drop that she does. My heart goes out to poor Tatum. She can't trust people. She can't have friends, man.
Right?
I really thought they were doing something with her and Wendy Cho, and then they broke that up.
Mhm.
Both their crazy asses fit that. They could have marketed Dow houses together. They could have did mad stuff with them.
And Wendy's been freaking in Evolve hell.
Yeah. Although, damn, I saw some posts at a beach of her. I'm like, damn, I didn't know Wendy had all that behind the scary character.
Well, it's like she was wearing pajamas for all that time. Like,
Yeah.
freaking onesie PJs. Like, you couldn't really see the curves.
Mm-hmm. This is sad, man. She really can't trust anybody, poor girl. Ew.
Yeah.
Don't give me those worms. This ain't Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt.
Or the boogeyman.
God, that was the worst match. Freaking Randy and Bray with that weird. It was just lights and holograms. It wasn't even.
Boom. I love that move of Izzy's.
Yep.
Or Tatum, excuse me, that Tatum did to Izzy.
Yeah, I like it too.
We're going to commercial. Screw television.
Is this Las Vegas?
I
Poor
love how like
Jayne.
everybody is in dresses and Rhea looks like she's still in her gear.
Right. Two of these people are tag champs right now. It's crazy.
Yeah. Everyone is in like these elegant dresses, and Rhea's like, I'm ready for a fight. Screw y'all.
Yeah. I wonder if they only did this Backlash, or was this always in the cards?
God, I'm so stoked, dude.
Mm-hmm.
100 days till Mania.
We won't be going to Mania, but we're gonna have fun that week.
Just need you to do the room thing, dude. Freaking,
I'm working on it.
The tickets for the collective shows go on sale tomorrow, yo. Like, so we gotta start thinking about that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Whatever shows we're gonna go to, they're gonna start selling out quickly.
Mm-hmm. You got a Red Lobster commercial. I can hear. I got a Drewski iPhone commercial. I think 1 minute 50 seconds. I got when I come back.
Yep.
Dude, what is Drewski exactly famous for? Like, I don't even get it. Like,
you are asking the absolute wrong person. Because I don't even know what a Drewski is.
Ray, get out of here. My dog is not upside down. It's the cutest thing.
New customers get $75 in fantasy bonus entries when you make your first $5 fantasy play.
Fantasy booking.
So just to show you, I don't know how good you can read that, but that's the packages for everything. If you want front row for every show, it's $700. Second row is like 520. Third row is 450. General admission is $280 for all the shows. And I'm assuming
independent?
GA is going to be anything beyond the third row.
That's for all the independent shows together?
All the
Or
ones that
Mania?
are part of the collective. So Dragon Gate, Joey Janela Spring Break, Juggalo Championship, Progress. All the stuff that is on Wednesday, which includes the Pottermania show, that stuff is sold individually.
Okay.
But that's for everything from Thursday through Saturday.
Nice.
And we're back, and they're talking about Elimination Chamber packages.
February 20. I almost forgot about it. It seemed like they had about Royal Rumble too. I don't really see them promoting it.
Well, it's in Saudi Arabia. No, not to sound disrespectful, but it's not like a dude in Mobile, Alabama is going to buy a ticket to go to Saudi for the Rumble.
True. Uh-oh, Avon Blake. I hope they're not calling up. I like her on the main roster, but don't start screwing up the women division at NXT. I'm liking the women division.
But Blake is ready for TV, like the main roster.
Her whole character is too, and SmackDown
Exactly. We need Blake and Tiffany.
Hell yeah, 1-on-1
or as a team.
Yeah.
Tiffy time and the Glamour. Dude, come on.
They are focusing on tag teams too. And Blake has a thing getting bigger women and beating, so she could be the one to beat Jade because Jade will freaking take her lightly.
And Nia and Lash.
Mm-hmm. Hey, she's wearing your favorite color.
Yep. And I like them a little crazy anyways, so.
Yeah, Alicia's favorite color is purple too. Yeah, but you said little crazy. Tatum's kind of little hate the description of her.
There's a fine line between crazy and psychotic, and I think Tatum walks that line very well.
Yeah, she's tightroping that shit.
She doesn't fall onto the psychotic side, but she's like right there at the edge. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I feel like I want to see like a straight jacket match or like padded room with her and Bow, like something different.
Mm-hmm. She'd probably have too much fun in a padded room, though. She would just literally be bouncing off the walls like it was a play area at Chuck E. Cheese.
Right.
Like it was the ball pit or something, you know what I mean? The bounce house.
Yeah. Damn, they could have did that with Brian Pillman, man, because his character, that would have been nice, a padded room match.
Look, they got caution tape up where Blake threw Thea through the guardrail there.
Uh-huh. Dude, I didn't
That's
know
actually kind of funny. I like that.
Yeah.
That was my girl that got destroyed. Like, that's hilarious that they actually have caution tape up.
Mm-hmm, like a murder took place.
Yep. Just looking for the chalk drawing.
I didn't realize she had legs like that shit.
Bell sounds for the official opening contest. Stun gun off the turnbuckle by Izzy. Now Izzy opening up shots here on Tatum.
And again, to your point, there's the rest of the calling ain't out here because of what he's been doing the last couple of weeks.
Yep. Tatum, swapped the momentum. Referee backing her off. Izzy goes for a boot. Tatum ducks it. Side kick to the gut by Izzy. Izzy just dominating, throwing Tatum halfway across the ring. Charges in with a shoulder tackle to the gut.
Oh my God. I'm so jealous of every damn cameraman in every company.
Right. Ooh, nice ankle lock, leg lock there by Tatum as Izzy is trapped in the ropes there from her missed spear attempt.
Well, that was nice. This is almost like a half crab with the ropes. That was weird. That's
And
different.
then a coup de grace onto Izzy's thigh in the back of her kneecap there from Tatum.
You know, it was a short time she was in the column, but how well do you think she got to familiarize herself with Izzy fans?
Probably, I don't know. Like, I don't know if she got that much time to really get to know her.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she was in the culling a lot longer than MJF was in the Hurt Business, but now jamming the kneecap into the mat there. Step up Inseguri from Tatum, rocks Izzy. If this was a lucha match, she probably would have gone for the 619 right there.
Dude, you read my brain. I was like, she's perfectly set up for the freaking 619.
But that nice somersault leg drop to the back of the head and neck of Izzy by Tatum, that was unexpected. Very athletic there. Izzy catches the leg, though, as she comes in for a boot, knocks Tatum back off the rain apron to the outside.
That'll take out a freaking MCL or ACL in the back.
And we go to commercial. Screw television.
Oh my god, I'm so sick of this KFC commercial.
Oh, see, I got a progressive commercial. It's like I always forget what company it's for, but it's the dude that teaches people about turning into their parents and stuff.
Yeah, progressive, yeah.
Yeah.
I had progressive. They suck, to be honest. I mean, Chris Rock said the best. Insurance is just, it should call it in case shit. Like, I give a company some money in case some shit happens. And if shit don't happen, I should get my money back.
Every month.
Now I got the Drewski.
Here, I will pay you whatever the amount is on whatever date you deem in January. If nothing happens, that shit rolls over to February. I don't got to give you nothing until shit happens.
Right.
Then when something happens, we can do this all over again. I'll make the payment. And then it just keeps rolling over until something happens.
When we were growing up, insurance wasn't even an obligation. Now you needed just to register the car. I'm surprised. We're both in Cali. I'm surprised we don't get the same commercial.
I know. At least our breaks are the same amount of time, though.
Yeah.
Like I've got 47, 6,
Yeah.
5 seconds before it comes back.
Yeah, me too.
See, so we're perfectly synced there. We're just getting different commercials.
Yeah, I just got the progressive commercial now.
Don't forget, you're in Northern California. I'm in Southern California.
Yeah.
That's all the difference that needs to be made. You know, it's like Indiana and Illinois, New York and New Jersey.
Yeah.
It's like it may as well be its own separate state.
Yeah.
The
progressive commercial you got, was it the valet thing?
No. Put it to you this way: it takes less time for me to drive to Las Vegas in a completely other state than it does for me to drive to you.
I know. Yeah, dude, Cali's huge. They said that about Texas too, dude. You could be driving for like 12 hours and still be in Texas.
For real. Nice backbreaker by Izzy Dame to Tatum as we come back here.
I always said it,
man. Her up. What are we going to go for here? Slingshot into the top rope. Back onto the knees goes Tatum.
This is like a standing grab.
And gets a 2 count.
I was gonna say that's the one thing. I said it before. I was in NorCal when pandemic hit, dude. That was the only time you could travel the 405, and there was like nobody out.
Right? Izzy with the walls of Jericho here.
Yeah, right. That's the walls of there. I'm like, yo, that's like a high extended. Just keep the teasers coming, huh?
Well, if she puts the knee in the back of the head and neck of Tatum, then that's actually the Lion Tamer, which was his move in WCW. It was that elevated crab.
Yeah.
It wasn't until he got to WWE that he just used a standard crab and called it the walls. Izzy rocked by that enziguri from Tatum. Not sure if she has that blank stare because she's out on her feet or because she's a ditzy blonde.
Maybe a little bit of both.
Right? Like, I'm not trying to make fun of Izzy, but like, it's really easy when she got that blonde hair like that. Spanish fly from Tatum.
Damn, that was nice.
Spanish fly.
Holy shit, look at that replay. Dude, she got that whole rotation too.
Crowd chanting NXT, and I'm here for it.
Dude, they just showed the replay twice.
So nice, got to see it twice. Now the crowd chanting, "This is awesome." I agree. Izzy jaw-jacking Tatum, and Tatum's just laughing at her because Tatum realizes she's gotten inside her head.
Hell yeah.
Now getting some bitch slaps here, like they're on that power slap show. Face buster into the knee.
I can't believe how popular that
from Tatum, and another one.
It's crazy how popular slapping somebody got.
Right. I've seen Paige Van Zandt, who I think used to be in TNA, and Hollywood Haley J both doing it.
Yeah.
Hollywood Haley J is the current Juggalo Championship Wrestling Women's Champion, and she competes in the NWA as well. Nice gut wrench power bomb there by Izzy. Gets a 2 count on Tatum.
That was perfectly done, that damn bomb. Look at the replay. She got that, all of it, too. Ooh, she almost got her move.
Yep, nice clothesline from Izzy taking Tatum down. You're right. She was setting up her move, but Izzy was able to get out of it. What the hell was that?
That's a good move. Is that her finisher?
Must not be. Tatum kicked out.
Bro, that's a perfect finisher.
Right? Spun her over and then hit her with a cutter. Nice spear through the ropes there, taking both women to the outside. Izzy is in the dominant position. Runs Tatum spine first into the steel stairs. Second steel stairs shot we've had because of Blake attacking Thea.
She landed on her shoulder. I'm surprised she just got up like nothing.
Spinning wheel kick there by Tatum. Tatum to the top rope. 450.
I think she got her knees up. Did she hit that or her knees got up?
Not sure. Now Tatum's setting up for the move. Connects. 2, 3.
Oh, shit! I was not expecting that. Oh, well, actually, yes, I was. I'm not gonna
Cemetery Drive does it for Tatum Paxley here.
They got to go a third time. That's a perfect name, too. Cemetery Drive. It's almost like she looked at the overdrive move that Orton and MVP used to do. It's like, I got something to add to that.
Dude, give me Tatum and Sky Blue as a team.
Oh shit. Who's this French dude? Frio Lafayette.
Julio Lafleur?
What is he? A descendant of Triple H?
I've helped put French wrestling on the map, and my goal is to continue to build momentum. The White Eagle is ready to take flight from France to the United States.
French wrestling with the lucha mask.
Hey, he wrestled in AAA. I guess that's where he got scouted.
Uh-huh.
WWE's AAA partnership.
Triple H should speak for him once and just do that ugly French accent from WCW as a joke. What was he?
Sinclair and Kendall Gray making their way to the ring, and now we cut to Fatal Influence. Looks like next up will be the NXT Women's Championship match as Jayne defends against Kendall Gray.
What was Triple H? Jean-Paul Levesque when he was in WCW?
Yeah,
like
Jean-Paul Levesque.
They should mess with that with this French dude.
Which is hilarious because his name is Paul Levesque. So
yeah,
they just gave him the Jean to it. Jean Paul.
Shit, yo, I wouldn't put it past like Shawn Michaels screw with Triple H with that, with like some kind of reference to it when this guy comes out. Especially after Triple H just pulled a prank on Shawn Michaels and got him a freaking mobile scooter, like saying he's getting old.
Well, no, it wasn't because he got old. If you watched HBK's reel, he just had like hip surgery or knee surgery.
Oh, he did.
It's
Oh, I thought
helping
it was
him
a
like
prank.
get around after the surgery.
Oh, I thought it was a prank. Okay.
No, I think he had both hips replaced or something. So
Yeah.
or both knees.
Dude,
So
Undertaker
it's helping
did
him
that.
like be mobile and get around the PC after the surgery.
Oh, so it was actually thoughtful by him.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
Mhm.
now what would have been funny is if in the video while they show him like riding around, if they had piped in keep rolling, rolling, rolling,
Yeah.
rolling. That would have been funny.
Yeah.
But probably not wanting to disrespect Taker that way, you know what I mean?
Vaps, they would probably have to pay you a lot of royalties for that.
Dude, Limp Bizkit and WWE, I think, are on good terms. And considering that Limp Bizkit isn't that popular anymore, they'd probably let him do it for next to nothing just to make a buck.
Jordan Grace. I think when we go to commercial, it unsyncs us because I'm back.
What's that?
I think when we go to commercial, it sometimes unsyncs us because I'm back.
I'll pause it. I've got 10 seconds.
We'd be like perfect.
And we're looking at Thea and Jordan in the trainer's room.
Damn, Jordan. She's not even trying to make muscle when you see it. Shit. Thea saying she earned it.
She's made up her mind. Just let her do it.
So there's going to be an open challenge tonight for Thea. Thea wants to really prove that she deserves that championship, and I'm here for it.
Mm-hmm.
It is time to find out who walks out with the NXT Women's Championship. Welcome to New Year's Eve.
Here we go. Kendall has a chance to become a 2-time champion. That's such a young part of her career. This is crazy.
A double champ.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Double.
And not just any double champ, but be the dominant champion, because she's not like she has a mid-card title or a tag title. She is the Evolve Women's Champion, and she could walk out of here the NXT Women's Champion. Not
Hell
the North
yeah.
American Champion, not the Intercontinental Champion, not the Speed Champion, but she could literally be the primary champion for the women's division on both shows.
That's crazy. This is a reward for winning at the deadline.
Yeah.
Shocked the shit out of me.
Not me, if I'm being honest. Like, I kind of expected it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember if I picked her, if I picked somebody else, but like, she has been dominant. So
I
it
think
doesn't really surprise me that they gave her that opportunity.
I think you picked her as the secondary, but you went with Jordan Grace as your main.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I thought that they were finally going to give Jordan the ball
Mm-hmm.
heading into the new year.
Yeah, I forgot she was the speed champion. I'm looking at the title like, oh shit, yeah, she does have a championship.
Mm-hmm. Just need to get Lainey Reed some kind of title. That way everybody in the Fatal Influence has gold.
Right.
Did Lainey Reed end up answering Thea's challenge tonight?
All right.
It's an open challenge. Thea's battered and bruised. If there was ever an opportunity for Lainey, it would be tonight.
And if it's next, she would already be out there. All she got to do is say, it's me. That's a nice looking title, man. The women's championship.
Bell sounds. Here we go. Kendall and Jacy lock up. Nice takedown there from Kendall. Don't forget Kendall with her amateur background.
You can see it. Did she literally clap 2 fingers?
Yep. Because Jacy's an arrogant bitch, and I love her for it.
She's actually growing on me. I really like her now.
I've said it before. She was always my favorite in Toxic Attraction.
Mm-hmm.
I loved all 3 of them, but Jacy, the rock star, as Booker always called her, she was my favorite.
I think there would be when she beats Vicaire, that was like the biggest shocker. That was like, holy shit.
Irish whip sends Kendall in the corner, but a back elbow backs Jacy up. Up and over the ropes as Kendall slides back through Jacy's legs, off the rope, slingshots around, ducks underneath the legs, and a shotgun drop kick by Kendall. Dude, did you catch the way that she was bouncing off the ropes and switching directions? That was crazy with it.
Yep.
Now, moonsault off the top rope takes out Fallon, Lainey, and Jacy on the outside. And you know what this is? That's a commercial break spot.
Yep, that was a nice, beautiful freaking moonsault.
Oh, no, not this time. Up and over, rolls through backwards, charges at Jacy. Jacy trips her. Kendall using the legs has her in like an arm bar there while she's on the ring apron.
Her athleticism is crazy.
And she's only going to get better, dude, because she's so young.
Mm-hmm.
Jacy charges in, cannonball to Kendall, Gray against the barricade there.
I can just picture like Sean called Triple H and was like, keep an eye on this one. And that's why she's getting this. I'm here for it, dude. The women have such a bright future and they're secure for at least the next 15 years.
Dude, she's only 24 years old.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Jacy is 29, so Jacy isn't even 30 yet, and Kendall's got like 5 years, underneath that. That's crazy.
That is crazy. 50 seconds I got.
So I got a minute 34.
See, every time it goes to commercial, it unsyncs.
So just unpause when you come, or pause when you come back, and I'll let you know when I come back.
Yeah. Oh my God, this Drewski freaking T-Mobile commercial has come on every single break. I mean, Zoe's in the damn commercial, so I don't mind, but still. Bing, 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 bing. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they bad timed it. I paused it, but they bad timed it. When it said 0, it was still showing the Walmart commercial.
Yeah, I've got a Walmart commercial now.
That Walmart.com
Now I
thing.
got the T-Mobile commercial. So the blonde dude with the glasses, that's Drewski?
Yeah.
Okay. I had no clue who the hell that was.
I don't know if he was a podcaster or a comedian or something that just blew up, but jeez, he's everywhere.
One, zero, back. Nice neck breaker there from Jacy to Kendall as we come back to action here.
Right.
Fallon and Laney on one side of the ring in front of the commentary team. Ren Sinclair on the other side by the entrance. Jacy gets a 2 count on Kendall.
Dude, that knee to the freaking rib was brutal.
Nice shuffle sidekick here during the commercial break. Look at that again.
Dude, she kind of hooked her with it. Like it was like a hook kick at the end.
Mm-hmm. Jacy got those long legs, man. She gets undersold a lot.
Yeah.
Excuse me a sec, Walter.
No problem. JC running in the corner. Big boot by Kendall Gray. Ducks under a clothesline. Kendall jumping off the rope. Top rope splash. 1, 2. Crossbody. Pump kick missed by Jayne. Kendall going to clothesline up and under. Double crossbody. Both women get hit. Ren feeling it. She's seeing that double crossbody. They both got hurt. Both women have the same idea as we take a look at the replay here. Same idea at the same time. Booker, she comparing it to a car crash. Might be a case of whoever gets up first will have the momentum. JC with a right hand. Kendall following up with 1-2. Now both exchanging punches in the middle of the ring. Next kick by Gray. JC Chain answers with a fist. There we go. Back and forth. The booyah spot with the punches and a super kick by Jordan. By Kendall. Oh my God. I just totally screwed that up. Sorry, guys. I meant to say JC and was thinking Kendall and said Jendel or whatever I said. JC getting a little too confident. Ooh, headbutt by Kendall Gray. Kendall Gray getting back elbows. Ducks under JC's clothesline. Ooh, bounced her off the rope and then hit her with a German suplex. And I think the straps are coming down. Straps down. Usually goes for the submission after that. Slides underneath and trips her. From the outside into the inside. Over the top rope stomp. Twist to it. Kendall bounces on the rope and DDTs Jayne out of the corner. Referee gets the 2. Kick out of 2.5. Kendall almost had it. Take a look at the replay as she dives and does that DDT out of the corner. Crouching for Kendall. Kendall running to the corner again, up and over. Overhead kick from the outside. Gets Jacy flush on the top of the head. Now Kendall climbing the turnbuckle. Jayne just jumps on the top rope to make her lose her balance. And then, ooh, high impact twisting neck breaker out of the corner. 1, 2. Kendall kicks out at 2. Jacy showing the frustration as to why this person Jacy just keeps kicking out. Jacy staying on top with these punches. Ground and pound here. They both get up. Kendall's in the corner. Oh, she went for the cannonball. Missed. Kendall got out of the way. German suplex to Jayne. Kendall follows up with another release German. She needs to bridge and hold this cover, but ran right into Jacy's knee. 1, 2. Kendall able to get a shoulder up. Jacy wondering, what the hell do I got to do? Dude, that knee was dead in the chin. The whips was ridiculous. Jacy crawling up, trying to be the first one to her feet. Bouncing on the rung. She's saying no. Now she's climbing the ropes.
Yeah, perched up on the top here. Thank you for covering me.
No problem. Did you see that knee, dude?
Nice suplex there from the top by Kendall. No, I missed the knee.
Oh my God,
Wheelbarrow countered. There went the knee again, missed. Roll through, pin Kendall 2. Jacy now into an armbar. Jesus, that sequence there is too quick to even get the words out.
Dude, she's got the full armbar. That shit is stretched.
Fallon getting in the ring to distract. Laney pulling Kendall out.
Dude,
Duck
she
the
had
clothesline. Nice suplex there. Ren Sinclair with the forearm shot to Fallon. Jacy knocks Ren out. Kendall back in. Going for that armbar again. Full
extension. My God, she's got it.
No, but Jacy was able to clasp her fingers.
Slice. That's nice. That's how you counter it.
Full extension, center of the ring. Jacy rolls her up. There's 1, 2. Super kick. Oh, Kendall was going for Oblivion.
Uh-huh.
There's that encore punch. 2, 3. Jacy retains.
Fucking fatal influence. Kendall had that shit. That first time she slapped that armbar, she had full extension, dude. She was going to tap.
But she was also technically under the rope.
Yeah.
Kendall was, which should have been for a break.
True indeed. Ah, man, I would love to get a rematch with Fatal Influence banned from ringside, dude. I don't know how Kendall, I hope they show the replay, dude. That knee was crucial. I don't know how Kendall kicked out. That shit was right on her nose.
Well, up next will be Thea Hale's open challenge.
Damn.
We'll see who accepts.
That'd be funny if it's somebody from TNA.
Right.
Because nobody expects
or
it.
Evolve.
Yeah.
AAA.
Mm-hmm. They need to do more with that, the AAA women.
I agree. So, dude, there was a knock on the door. The lady that owns the house here made chicken soup. So she was calling me to go get some. Gave me this fat-ass bowl, dude. 2 chicken drumsticks inside of it. Broth.
You lucky son of a bitch.
Dude, her and the other roomie wanted me to sit out and eat with them, and I had to tell them, like, I'm in the middle of a live stream right now. I can't sit out here and eat, but thank you so much.
Dude, you got luck with women today to tell her this one.
Bro, today has been a good day. Ice Cube style, for real.
You didn't have to use JK.
For real, like Dattila hits me up this morning because, like, this morning, House of Glory announced that Andrade was going to fight Red, Amazing Red, out here at the LA show. And she asked me, she's like, "Are you going to the House of Glory show?" And I was like, "If I do, it probably will be a last minute thing." And she was like, "Well, I just bought, VIP balcony seats, which were like $175."
Damn.
And I was like, "Yeah, I'm not able to afford that. Like, if I get him, it's going to be general admission, which were $60, and they were already sold out."
Shit. Let me know when you're back.
I'm back. It's showing us the kickoff.
Yeah.
And then I told her about GCW and, told her that Chris Masters was going to be out here along with Hammerstone and somebody else I told her was going to be out here. And so she just up and bought the tickets for it. And I was like, "Dude, I get paid Monday. Give me your phone number. I'll Zelle you the money." And she was like, "Don't worry about it."
Nice.
I'm like, "Are you serious right now?"
She must have got a Christmas bonus.
Right? And then, like, a few minutes later, she was like, "Oh, and I bought a House of Glory ticket for you too. Don't worry about it." I was like, "Are you serious right now?" Like, I'm on the verge of tears over here. Like,
hey, Dattila and Cali too. Don't forget.
yeah, but you're NorCal, bro. Like, that's going to take a minute for you to come down here, and it's the weekend.
Right.
You always work weekends. Got to give them 30 days notice.
Yeah. I hate that too, dude. I've been alone. It's like, why do I got to work every damn weekend? But I kind of like having
you've
the
got
middle
enough time where you could put in the request for the GCW show, but the GCW show is Valentine's Day. I'm sure your wife is going to want you to do something with her, not drive from there down here for a wrestling show.
I was just talking to her about.
Here we go, the Vanity Project. Dude, the Vanity Project and Ethan Page. This is like a match made in heaven.
They're all bad. It's all ego. The ego object.
Hey, Jackson Drake just called her boss. That tells me that all three of them are NXT now.
That's an NXT contract on the counter. Did you see it when he was rubbing?
Mm-hmm.
Now would he lose the Evolve Championship?
Don't know. Kind of want to go back and watch Evolve and find out if Super Sean Legacy picked it up or not. But then again, Kendall has been on NXT as Evolve champion, so why can't Jackson Drake?
True. Oh my God, Thea could barely walk.
Poor Thea. My girl got her ass whooped by Blake.
Yeah. Hey man, go console her. She's holding her ridge. She's probably waiting for you to hold her.
Right? Still blowing kisses to the crowd though, because she knows she's loved.
Are her and Hendry still like a tag?
I think so. She says, "I know my win was controversial. We've spoken about that before." She's devastated that Blake attacked her because no one wanted this match more than she did.
That's true.
I promised the WWE Universe a championship match tonight. She needs to prove to herself and to everyone out here that she deserves this title.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever wants a shot, come on out here.
I want to know who makes it to the ring. There should be every time there's an open challenge, there should be a line of people trying to get to
Look at this. Look at all these women trying to come out for it.
Uh-huh.
Damn, there's Nikita. When's the last time we saw Nikita Lyons?
Right. I've seen her on videos.
Here comes Tatum running out with her chainsaw.
Mm-hmm.
But wait, coming in from behind, it's Izzy Dame. Sean Spears throwing the referee in. Nico telling the timekeeper to ring the bell. And Izzy is beating the hell out of Thea. This is official now, Walter.
Oh, shit.
Chucking Thea across the ring. And Izzy has got a purpose, too. She's pissed from losing to Tatum.
Oh, man. How do you lose and then win it? She better not win this shit.
Well, how many times has it happened before, you know? Edge loses the world title, enters the other chamber, taking out Kofi, becomes champion.
Right.
You know? Naomi lost her match at Evolution, cashed in her briefcase, won the title.
Mm-hmm.
Seth, when he did the heist of the century, lost his title, won the title.
True indeed. Thea is so cute. It's just, and I don't mean it like a sexual way. It's just she's small and cute. How can you not root for Thea?
And look at the kinesio tape on her ribs too, really selling the attack.
Oh yeah, bright pink too. Match her out.
Thea trying to get the sunset flip here. Wheelbarrow from Thea. Roll through. 1, 2. Izzy kicks out. Thea goes up and over, but she gets caught, rammed into the turnbuckle post.
When they hit a piece of cheese, so just look. It might be a green dot on a piece of cheese or something.
Running power slam there from Izzy. Gets her a 2 count on Thea.
How are you gonna eat that cold? I want it nice and warm for you. I mean, baked ziti is good, cold or hot. Who cares?
See, I've got the chicken soup that was made cool down because 1, it was fresh out the pot.
Oh, super hot.
2, she filled it so full with broth that I didn't want to sit here and have the broth slosh everywhere.
Oh my god, you'll burn the shit out of your mouth. You ever notice, like, if you burn your mouth, like your mouth is not good for like 3 days? Like you always have that weird like taste on your tongue.
Mm-hmm.
What's your resumes? I'm at 40. Well, now 40.
48, 47, 46, 45.
It's only 10.
So not too far behind, but since you're ahead, pause as soon as you come back and I'll let you know.
Yeah. It's the same round. Are you getting same commercials or different? I keep getting the same one.
I've got a different one this time. It's a progressive commercial, but it's with Flo and the team instead of the, don't become like your parents guy. Now I got a TurboTax commercial.
Oh, yeah, I'm back. Let me pause.
And I'm back. Izzy dominating, has a nice chin lock there on Thea. Sean Spears and Nico watching on at ringside. Thea has nobody out there with her.
Poor girl.
I know she's not really affiliated anymore, but part of me wishes that Andre Chase and Chase U would come out there to kind of have her back.
Bro, if they do that and then hug in the ring, you'll cry probably.
Shut up, Walter.
She probably gonna scream a certain somebody's name in the middle of this match. It'll help her.
Right? Dude, let Andre Chase and Joe Hendry come out to help her. Let Joe Hendry become an honorary member of Chase U and team with Andre Chase, since the other two guys are like a team, you know?
He would make that so work too.
It would be like when they did Joya.
Yeah. Joy, I still love that. Uh-oh.
Nice axe handle smashes from Thea, taking down Izzy. Irish whip attempt countered, sent Thea into the turnbuckle. Up and over, sunset flip, roll through, gets a 2 on Izzy. And despite her attack earlier, man, Thea's really putting up a good fight. You notice Izzy ripped the kinesio tape off of her, exposing the ribs now. Scoop slam from Izzy sends Thea to the mat. Elbow drop attempt misses. Thea rolls out the way.
This is JoJo.
Thea sets her up, gets that somersault. This is the same thing that put Blake away. Springboard coffin drop, but Izzy gets the knees up right into the ribs of Thea. Izzy off the rope, big boot, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Thea kicks out.
Thea showing the guts that made her a champion. I'm so glad she's a champion too.
Saying, dude, like, you can say what you want about how Thea won it and the fact that it was a botched finish. This girl deserves it more than any other champion I have seen since I've watched NXT. She deserves this.
I mean, there's a term called happy accidents, man.
Exactly. Izzy just shoves Thea into the turnbuckle, charges in. Thea rolls out the way. Thea with the exploder suplex onto Izzy.
Wow. The height difference, I didn't think she'd be able to pull that.
Hey, it's the strength of Thea, though. She's got a strong core. Tope suicida through the middle and bottom rope, but Izzy catches her. Choke slam onto the announce table from Izzy.
Ow.
I don't know what hurt worse, her ribs crashing on the announce table or her head giving her whiplash.
Probably the whiplash.
You see her holding the head there, but those exposed ribs crashing onto the table could not have felt good.
You can't win the title on the count out.
Nope. That's why she just came out, threw her in the ring.
Yeah.
Izzy climbing up to the top here.
You gotta give it for Izzy doing double duty today. Or what, Tuesday. You just put her butt right on the pole there.
Thea fighting. What's Thea going to go for here? Thea looks like she's trying to set her up for a suplex, an avalanche suplex. Or no, she's got the arm. She might be looking for some kind of arm.
Oh,
what are we going for here?
She can lean back and hit that Kimura lock, right?
She was trying to set it up and fall back. Avalanche powerbomb from Izzy gets the 3, and your new North American champion, Izzy Dame.
Damn, I thought they were gonna let Thea have her little run, man.
You know what though? I think I see the vision here.
Mm-hmm.
Izzy has one over Tatum. Tatum has one over Izzy.
Uh-huh.
Tatum might take that title off of Izzy to finish off her feud.
Yeah, true. Poor Thea, though. She'll get it back eventually. So then where's Blake fit in all this? Why they do this?
Because I've been hearing rumors Blake may get called up. So they probably did this as a way to get her away from the North American title. They probably
true.
figured if she fought Thea, people would expect her to win.
Mm-hmm.
If she won, why didn't they just do something to retcon the title change quicker than they did?
Yep.
And then if they go and move her to the main roster as champion, then they got to figure out how they're going to get the belt back off of her. So why'd they put
That's
it back
true.
on her?
Mamacita!
Which one?
Lola.
I mean, number 1, number 2, number 23.
Yeah.
Which Mamacita?
Number
Here comes the Vanity
346.
Project to try to kick some game to Lola.
You know what? I wouldn't put it past. She's, those are the kind of guys that get the girls like that.
Jackson Drake saying he needs a little Latina heat.
Yeah, wait till he gets a fucking fist full of Damian Priest, though.
Ricky Smokes not taking no for an answer. Hank and Tank came in to help Lola. Not that she really needed their help, but still.
But you know what? Even if, because obviously we know about Priest, but if they did like a Hank and Tank romantic with her, I would like, it'd be like a win for like nerds and stuff. Like I would like that. It'll be like when Urkel finally got Laura.
Nah, see, I want him to do kind of like a reverse Eddie and China thing, where she's the Latina in the China position, going after some dorky white guy.
Yeah. Who's that?
Oh,
Kendall?
here comes Kalani.
Oh. Damn, these two don't never stop beefing.
Nope. She snatched her heels off too coming in the door. There's Andre Chase. And there's Joe Hendry.
Oh, yeah. He's still talking about Dark State.
Mm-hmm. They ruined his concert on the Christmas Eve or the New Year's Eve special.
Yo, that shit was funny as hell. Talking about the Mrs. Balls.
But Joe, it's Dark State. If I didn't even know DG match against Dion or any member, it's just gonna turn into a handicap match.
What? I could bet a couple of badasses to make sure it's just me.
That look. If you can find them, I'll sign off on the match.
Did Joe Hendry say he's gonna find some partners?
Just some help because she's afraid it's gonna. He wants Dion Lennox 1-on-1, but she's afraid it's gonna turn into a handicap thing because of the rest of Dark State. So Joe said if he can find a couple of badasses to have his back, and she said if you can, then I'll sign off on it. So it'll be interesting to see who Joe picks to have his back here.
Mm-hmm. I would have picked Hank and Tank were just in the previous thing, man. Who big ass guys else could you get?
Yeah, but they're goofy big dudes. Like, I don't know if I would consider them badasses. You know what I mean?
No, I know. They like
Likewise,
me.
I don't think I'd consider Chase U badasses. Like, as much as I love Andre Chase and Chase U, and there's 3 of them to combat the other 3 Dark State members, I don't know. Like, I feel like you would need something better. So I don't know who he's going to get. Maybe he'll make a call to somebody in TNA. Maybe he'll get like the System.
Oh, yeah. After the rivalry they had, that'd be a good way to put it to the side. Ooh, Dark Side did
baby faces now.
And Dark State did something in TNA and they interfered a lot. So Moose and somebody could pop up.
Mm-hmm. Think about it. At Genesis, JDC is retiring. Yeah. So that leaves Moose, Myers, and Edwards.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 3 other members of Dark State. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
There's also Mustafa Ali and the Great Hands for the Order 4. There's 3.
Let me know when you're back.
I got 20 seconds.
All right. Walmart Plus bullshit. I keep getting that commercial too.
And we're back. All ego, Ethan Page in the ring.
To title page.
Gentlemen, I find it fitting we ring the new year by celebrating the most dominant superstar of 2025. Me.
All right, let's see what Ethan Page is talking about tonight.
Celebrating the most dominant champion in 2025. Him. You're not wrong though.
No, really not. Because wasn't he world champion for part of the year too?
For like 4 months out of there, yeah.
Yet again, I am the greatest North American alive. Now, folks,
And he defended. He has defended against Triple A. He has defended against NXT. Defended it against TNA. So can't argue with him.
The main event. I am. Ladies and gentlemen, the North American Championship is the most prestigious championship, not only in NXT, but all of WWE.
That's a fair shout. The North American Championship, the most prestigious championship in all of WWE.
I'm surprised WWE hasn't like made a title like that for every country that you can order on the website, and you can order your own country.
Give it time.
I just probably put that idea out now. They watch us.
I mean, in all fairness, you could only do it for 3 countries because there's only 3 countries for North America. It's the U.S., Canada, and Mexico.
Mexico, yeah. All they got to do is make the Mexican one.
And you wouldn't do it for the U.S. because there's already a United States Championship.
Mm-hmm.
But you do it for Canada, you do it for Mexico.
Whose music is that?
Jasper Troy.
Troy. Huh?
The speed champion for the men, winner from LFG season 1.
I forgot that man. That's speed title. Grande Americano he be, right?
Those chains look so fake on his neck.
Yeah.
It's like, dude is a big dude. He could probably have some legitimate chains, but those look like some freaking Halloween chains that they got from the spirit store.
Yeah, right. They look like something like the Flintstones would wear.
For real. It doesn't help the validity of the championship to have a real championship, even a throwaway title like the speed title, on some plastic ass chains like that.
Mm-hmm. Wait, somebody else music hitting? Who's this?
Josh Briggs.
I'm so tired of Josh Briggs.
Dude, I love Briggs. I miss him and Jensen as a tag team, but Briggs has really shined on his own.
He has,
especially with the stuff he was doing with Yoshiki and Amira.
I'm not. I didn't mean I'm tired of him.
The champion in Noah, by the way, he's their champion.
Oh, really? I want him to. I just want them to actually do something with him and pull the trigger. He deserves some titles and stuff.
I agree.
Imagine him with that Canadian title with the hoodie he's got on. Perfect match right now.
Right?
Oh shit!
Now who's coming?
It's one of these segments.
Dax. The TNA International Champion. He's already got one title. He wants another one.
Yeah.
I like that they've put him with Ariana, since they're a legit couple. I hate that Ariana had to turn heel to do it.
Yeah.
But I like that they've got him together, and she's wearing my favorite color too.
Yeah, but she kind of looks like Melina from Mortal Kombat, but pretty.
Damn.
She's kind of what?
was gonna say I always thought Melina was kind of hot in Mortal Kombat, but
Yeah, well, with the mask on, but you know what happens when she takes the mask off.
Want to argue about who's bigger? With my beautiful, exotic.
But she's two different people, right? On TNA, she's still Santino's daughter. It's like two different characters, right?
no, she's a heel on TNA. She turned on her dad.
Oh, see, I missed that. Yeah. Who the hell?
Shiloh Hill, winner of the
Oh,
second season of LFG.
That's the guy with the missing tooth, the IT guy, the
Mhm.
hacker. You know what they should have did? Bring back that hacker story and just say, "Look, he was a baby when this happened, but this is who the hacker was." Like I said, ha ha, April Fools that finished that storyline.
Your father-in-law and Ava had a little conversation. And it looks like your
Dude's had like 2 matches on NXT. He's already gonna get involved with the North American title picture.
right here, one-on-one for that title.
Apparently next week, Shiloh is challenging for the international championship.
Oh my god, it's turning into one of
Now
these
here
segments.
comes Tavion Heights.
Oh my god. Dude looks like the dad from freaking Encanto, the dude who says, "I'm sorry, mi vida go on."
I love
or
how
he
I
look-
know exactly who you're talking about too, because I love that song. We don't talk about Bruno is my shit, bro.
Yeah, that and what's the dude with the conga line? Mixture of that guy too. No way, Jose.
Yeah. Dude, we had a Disney day going into just before Thanksgiving at work where we were able to wear like Disney shirts. I
Uh-huh.
wore my We Don't Talk About Bruno shirt.
I have one, yeah. Freaking no way, Jose. He looks like Yes Miguel, I guess. Instead of no way.
Oh, Paige ducks the right. Tavion clocks Jasper Troy. Shiloh and Briggs throw Paige into Tavion. Paige moves out of the way. Big boot from Briggs to Jasper Troy. Tavion takes him up and over. Shiloh has Paige goozled. Briggs comes at him. Shoulder tackle from Shiloh.
Shiloh and Stacks
Back
are the
elbow
smallest.
from Shiloh sends Stacks over. Ariana tries to get her some of Shiloh. And now he turns her into a tango. Like this
Oh,
is
come
Dancing
on.
with the Stars. She's getting a little flustered here, a little Twitter-pated.
Did his tooth just fall out?
Yes. And now it throws Stacks up and over the top rope.
We almost had an Orange and the Peel in WWE with Orange and Tony. Look at that. Shiloh and Stacks are the two smallest guys. Everybody else is huge in that ring.
Time for the main event. The youngest in charge, Leon Slater, TNA X
spaceship-
Division champion, challenging the Ruler, Femi.
The spaceship's about to land.
A minute 22, 21, 20.
Damn, I'm a minute 30. What the hell? I told you every time it goes to commercial, it's weird.
All right, so I'll be coming back first. So I'll pause when I come back. You let me know when you come back.
Here's the progressive again. This one with he's at the Starbucks or whatever yelling somebody's name.
Let's see, I've got the Drewski commercial. Now that I know who the hell that is, I can actually acknowledge it.
We keep flip-flopping. Minute 5. I just got the Drewski commercial now.
Now I've got a progressive commercial, but they're at like a comedy club doing improv and stuff.
Yeah, they want shout out answers, but they ignore them. Yeah, I seen that commercial. I don't mind the Drewski commercial because Zoe Saldana's in it, but sheesh. Now I got the Walmart commercial.
Yeah, I got that too.
Yeah, successful shindig. I heard it in the feed. I heard yours, and our commercials are synced. Who knew?
And
Who
I'm
knew?
coming back. They're going to do a commercial
10,
for,
9,
what do you want to talk about?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My countdown. Back. The podcast with Finn Balor and
Yep. That was a good podcast too. If you haven't seen it, check it out.
that one. But when you do that with heels and it's like you see the real side, it like makes you not want to boo him anymore.
Well, but
Like
Finn's always been one of those dudes where, like,
yeah.
even as a heel, he's respected.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, so people give him a bit of a babyface reaction anyways, because they're like, dude, how is this guy not getting pushed better?
I wish they could have made up the Universal title thing, man. You know he hurt
Joe
his shoulder.
Hendry's trying to get OTM to have his back.
They've not been the same since Jada Parker branched out. Those are two big ass men too, bro. I think one's like 6'3", the other's like 6'5", dude.
Mm-hmm. The one with the do-rag,
Yeah.
kind of reminds me of Shad from Primetime.
Yep. He said see you next week. Ooh, Soruka.
Zaruka.
Oh, wait. She actually won an award. We got to start introducing her like that.
Mm-hmm. She won 2 awards for them and 2 for us.
Yeah.
For them, they won the Tag Team of the Year and the Female Superstar of the Year. For us, she was Female Breakout Star of the Year and Finisher of the Year.
That finisher is the greatest.
It's Miles and I don't know who the other guys. Oh, Tate Wilder. I was like, I don't know who the fuck he is.
Why is he saying, where the hell were you? What do you care about Miles Bourne being out there?
But this is NXT. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that you want to go cheater. Well, you're not. You're not shut and learn into. Unlike my good pal Miles, who is in NXT and refuses to take holistic advice from me. But you know what? Why don't I listen to
He
you
said
tonight?
Miles refuses to take advice from me?
Mm-hmm.
You're pissed that somebody doesn't take your advice?
You are clearly neither.
Miles, I wouldn't be bad if he's the one who finally beats Ethan for that title.
I'm here for it, dude, because a lot of people want to make the connection with Miles and Orton.
Mm-hmm.
But you know who I see more in Miles right now?
Who?
Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah. That's a fair shout.
So next week, Dion Lennox and Joe Hendry in a no DQ match.
Dude, I'm so
B
glad
title on the line, Jasper Troy versus Tavion Heights.
Ooh, okay.
Lola Vice and Kehlani Jordan. That's going to slap.
Yeah, but how many times did these two interact? Jeez. It was on purpose, obviously.
Of course it was. That was hilarious. And it was the perfect person to do it to because the daughter of Santino knows how to play comedy.
Yeah.
International championships, Dax versus Shiloh Hill.
Wow, TNA title defended on NXT. Okay.
The Tuesday before they go to AMC.
Yeah.
So that's going to be big for them.
Spaceship. I like this dude's entrance. I don't care. They should do like some kind of hologram thing, and so it looks like he's there, and then he pops in the ring without actually, you don't see the walking part. That'd be kind of cool. Technology they got in 2025, you can somehow pull that off.
Right? I mean, those freaking graphics they used to put on the screens for the entrances, you know, the Roman Reigns and the Usos and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm sure they could do something with that. Carlos Silva's in attendance, TNA president, to check out Leon Slater.
Jeez, wonder who he's rooting for. Another commercial. What the?
Resumes
Now
in a minute 25, 24, 23.
perfectly in sync.
Good.
I got this stupid Walmart commercial as first. Usually it's the last one.
So I've got the Progressive Improv commercial again to start.
I got Drewski.
We'll
I
probably
rather
get all the same commercials, just in different order.
Yeah. I
And I've got a KFC commercial.
I rather this kind of thing than when we used to have to watch regular TV. It'd be 3 minutes of commercials, or 2 minutes, because Chuck Lorre used to say 2 and 2.
Yep, 2 and 2. Now I got the Walmart commercial.
Now I have the improv commercial. 36, 35.
Now I've got the Drewski commercial.
Dude, only us. We even do what you call it with the commercial. We call commercials.
Right? You're not going to get this on any other podcast streamer, okay? They don't
Subscribe
call
to
the
us.
action of the commercials.
KFC. I got KFC with the courtroom. Yeah. A new crispy chick. I can't front. The bowl looks good though. My wife makes that homemade. The bowl like that.
And I'm back.
Me too.
See, so we had
man.
all the same commercials, just in a different order.
Yeah, Orlando.
Season 2 of Unreal premieres January 20th.
So I got like a week and a half to catch it. I never watched the first Unreal. It's like I know. You and I both trained to wrestle. We done it. So it's like I know, but sometimes it's almost like, yeah, enough with the peek behind the curtain. But at the same time, it's super interesting. It's so conflicting. I don't know.
No, I agree. I mean, it's only 6 episodes. You can probably knock it out in one day if you just commit to it.
Mm-hmm. Here comes look at this guy, man. Shit. I don't know. It's been a while since someone has, like, when you first see them and they just literally have superstar written all over them.
Yep. Natural talent and ability.
Mm-hmm.
Aura.
Look how everybody does his walk in the audience. Like, the dude is so over.
See, what's hilarious is if anybody else walked to the ring the way Oba did, people would probably laugh at him.
Yeah, they'll call it
really
stupid.
Break it down. It's corny as hell what he does.
Yeah, it's almost like Jeff Jarrett with the stupid
walk. You're not going to
walk.
tell him that because you know he'll beat your ass.
Exactly.
So he can get away with it. He just has that swagger to him. And look at the eyes of Leon Slater, man. Laser focused there.
He's not scared at all. And to be 21, I'll be shitting on myself to come up against this dude.
But like, let Kit Wilson from Pretty Deadly do that walk to the ring. People are clowning.
Yeah, like Jeff Jarrett and trying to do the Flair walk. People clowned it.
Nice Chase U shirt right there in the back over Mike Rome's shoulder.
Man, every time I hear people announce, I'm like, man, we could do this shit. Have like me on NXT, no on Raw, you on SmackDown, man. We do better than this shit. Damn, dude. Fucking Oba looks like he ate Leon Slater.
Right? 310 pounds. Like, could you imagine how much more jacked he would look if he dropped like 20 pounds?
Yeah.
It's like, dude already looks like a peak physical specimen, but if he leaned up and dropped from 310 to like 290, dude, he would be shredded. He'd be
Dude,
looking like Finn Balor and shit.
did you see him and Sheamus the workout? I was like, holy fuck. I watched that Sheamus where he like works out with people and Oba was on there. That shit was crazy. What Oba
Bell
does.
sounds here.
And Braun Breaker for that matter. Braun Breaker's is crazy the amount of weight he lifts.
Mm-hmm. I love the little like flaps on Leon's tights there. Kind of look like dragon scales.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And spell out his name there, the Slater.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if any of those have ever ripped off of his gear.
Right.
You know, just doing some kind of submission and like the T comes off because the guy's like wrenching or pulling so hard, you know?
Right. It'd just be Slater. Dude, oh my
Oba
god.
able to stay dominant here, even with Leon Slater flipping around.
Freaking Javon and Slater, man. I don't remember the last time two young got this much exposure and this much opportunity, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, forehand to the head of Leon Slater there.
I felt that shit. Dude,
Shoulder block takes him down.
Oba makes the most basic move look so crucial. That shoulder block looked like it popped Slater's shoulder out of the socket.
Mm-hmm. Gut punch from Oba. Open hand chop from Leon Slater. Another chop. Barely phasing Oba with those chops, though. And then a chop from Oba sends Slater to the mat. Sprays out some water from his mouth, looking like a dragon blowing fire there.
Right.
Look at this again. The chop. God damn.
Leon just fell in place, dude.
Oba with a nice little choke onto Leon there.
Leon's like left side is already becoming red.
Leon with some shots to the gut, trying to get some distance. Oba with a shot back. Oba scoops Leon on his shoulder. Leon down the back. Nice ensiguri there. Don't forget Raw's in Germany on Monday. Special start time 11 a.m. for us here on the West Coast. 2 p.m. Eastern time on Netflix. Nice backbreaker there from Oba. Irish whip sends Leon up and over the turnbuckle to the outside, flopping around like a fish out of water.
Mommy said only use that for
Mommy said what? You muted yourself in the middle of what you were saying.
Oh, I was talking to my son. Because he came up. I didn't, because it's like I muted, but like I said, this is the messed up computer. It kind of clicks the button twice. So it's like I muted and then I muted myself quickly.
Code breaker from Leon Slater there to Oba. So we've seen a Walls of Jericho and a code breaker tonight.
Mm-hmm. We've seen that on Raw too.
Oba went for a power bomb, but a head scissors takedown sends Oba to the outside.
Yo, the way Slater did that.
Ooh, Slater looked like he was running for the PK, but Oba jumped and chopped Slater, dropping him to the mat. The ring apron there.
Slam dunked his chest.
Black on black crime.
Right. Oba's gear almost looks like Chase U, dude.
Right.
The colors and shit. But I think it's like, instead of Nigerian writing, I think it's Asian
Oba
writing.
went to the well once too often. Slater got out of the way, and Oba's knee went right in the ring post there.
And remember, his pads are lower than his knee. That was bone on steel.
Yep.
Oba kind of wears them like shin pads instead of knee pads.
Mm-hmm. Nice takedown there from Leon Slater, jumping off the apron and shoving Oba into the steel stairs. It's the third steel stair spot tonight.
Leon can prepare for Oba's power, but Oba can't prepare for Leon's speed, dude.
Yup. Spot on, because Leon has fought guys like Moose before who are right there on par with Oba's power. Flying crossbody takes Oba down, scores a 2 count as Leon.
Notice he didn't power kick out. He just kind of barely got his shoulder up. Watch the replay.
Because I think Oba's a little bit hurt after going in those steel stairs. He's rocking and reeling.
Yeah, when you get a big tree like that, you start cutting at the trunk.
Clothesline from Oba, desperation clothesline, turns Leon Slater inside out. Choke slam from Oba, sends Slater to the mat, hooks the leg for a pinfall attempt, gets 2, Slater kicks out.
Sends to the mat, he damn near went through the ring.
Right? Would have given new meaning to the phrase choke slam to hell.
Right?
Oba backing up in the corner, trying to get some feeling back in that leg. While he waits for Slater to get to his feet.
He might make a mistake and use it
Trying
again.
to charge over, but you could see Oba was limping as he ran in there with those European uppercuts. Oh, that may have been one too many times, giving himself a Charlie horse. Slater able to capitalize there with a leg takedown.
Nice.
Oh my God, Slater's got him up over into a scoop slam.
Holy shit, Slater!
Slater there. Hooks the leg, gets a 2 count on the big man.
I think Slater surprised himself.
Like, dude, I don't want to draw the comparison here, but for a guy Slater's size, that was Hogan slamming Andre the Giant. You know what I mean? Like, the size differential right there.
Wow.
Oba went for that choke slam again, but Leon Slater able to hit an enziguri, send Oba to the... Oh my God, Leon's going to fly over the turnbuckle to the outside, taking Oba down.
Ooh.
But now he's got to get all that dead weight in the ring because you can't win the title on the outside.
That's a lot of dead weight.
Screen, so the crowd was probably chanting "Holy shit!"
Probably. That was a lot of weight, dude.
Oh, the Swanton 450 did not connect. Oba got the knees up. 1, 2. Oh, Slater kicks out, rolls Oba up, gets a 2 count himself.
That's how you can win. These surprise roll-ups like that, dude. Oba barely kicked out.
Super kick from Slater, catches Oba. Pop-up power bomb from Oba Femi, though. Hooks the leg. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Oba Femi retains.
Fuck, that was a great match. Yo, Slater gave him some... I thought he was going to get dominated. And look how the crowd reacts. The Oba's over like Rover, dude. With a big, with a hurt wheel, dude. A semi truck without one of his wheels.
For real though.
Who the fuck is gonna stop this man? Who's gonna take this title off of him? I really don't see anybody coming up the horizon. He literally beat everybody.
Yeah. He's beaten the best of NXT. He's beaten some of the best in TNA.
He's literally like a race. He's lapping people. If you think, because he beat the people that beat him. Well, he didn't beat Tony D'Angelo, but he beat Ricky Saints. So it's like he's lapping.
I thought that could have been it right there, man.
Bro, that was a fraction of a second away.
But that pop-up power bomb, it's all that it took.
I think Ricky Saints might be the only one that I don't even think Trick Pop put his shoulder up after a pop-up. I think he kicked out of one of them. I think Saints. Man, everybody steps up, but eventually they all fall. The Oba, man. Look at that! Look at that spotlight. That silhouette is
Mhm.
awesome. Dude, he looks like a perfect, like if you would say draw your ideal professional wrestler, it would be fucking Oba.
There's going to be a lot of opportunities for NXT in 2026.
Ava addressing the locker room.
Williams, Lashley,
Looks like it's all the Evolve talent.
Mm-hmm.
to Raw and SmackDown.
Talking about the people that have moved up to Raw or SmackDown.
Oh, she's telling you about.
There's going to be space for the NXT roster for Evolve talent.
This is
Robert
good.
Stone interrupting. Have you seen what Oba did?
What did Oba do?
The title
Oh,
just
shit.
left in the rain.
Yeah, the title's just sitting there. Is that vacate? Does that mean he vacated it?
Vacant as champion once again.
Damn, the most winning champion in history.
And it looked like Tony D was in the crowd there at the very end, like he was coming to maybe challenge. And now the belt is just sitting there. Dude, I can't wait for next week now because you know they're going to address this. There's probably going to be a tournament. And if they're smart about it, they will stretch this until Stand and Deliver and crown the champion at Stand and Deliver.
And you got to include TNA talent.
Mm-hmm.
And AAA for that matter, to be honest.
Hell yeah, do a huge freaking tournament. I mean, if you think about it, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13. 14 weeks of television before they get to Stand and Deliver.
Oh my god. If you really want to
They
do it,
announce a tournament next week. And then if they do this right and do like one match each week, do one on Impact and one on NXT even, you can have a huge bracket that can just come down. If there's a PLE in February or March ahead of Stand and Deliver, you know, do a big match there, but just build this over the weeks. They have got a huge opportunity.
bro.
Like,
If
you could say that you want to have the title defended at Stand and Deliver, and I get that argument. But man, especially if you're going to end up crowning a guy that's never been champion before, let them get that moment at Mania weekend. Let that be their main moment.
Like a Joe Henry. But if you do it right, if you want them to feel like the third brand as opposed to developmental, and you're gonna do a tournament, have some of the qualifying matches on Raw and on SmackDown, and make Raw and SmackDown people interested in trying to win a vacant NXT, especially these people that are like kind of floundering and not doing anything. You got the room. Like, I'm not saying you have them win or anything, but you make it look important if TNA starts doing qualifications, Triple Out, Monday Night Raw, and SmackDown. Then you got people going, shit, I gotta watch NXT.
Don't do them on Raw and SmackDown, but open the tournament for current NXT Evolve talent and anybody who has ever competed in NXT. So you could have Mello, you could have Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate, Trick, you could have Sami Zayn, Finn Balor, JD McDonough, Dominic Mysterio. Anybody who has ever competed in NXT or been a champion in NXT, give them the opportunity, because then when the upcoming talent beats them, that makes them look even better.
Hell yeah.
You've got guys like I said, you got guys like Mello, Tyler Bate, Pete Dunne giving the rub to these new guys.
Mm-hmm. And Melo could be like, I want more than just the U.S. title. I want multi-man goal.
That would be heel Mellow. We've
Yeah.
got babyface Mellow. We don't need uber arrogant Mellow, okay?
Hey, involve some veterans. Have Miz going and be like, I feel like I'm overshadowed. I'm overlooked. You guys don't appreciate me. This is my way to get appreciated. I want to go after that NXT title. You got a couple of veterans involved. Obviously, you make them lose, but just it'll make that title feel important. That damn people like the
That's
Miz and shit want to go for it.
that's why I say to let main roster
Yeah,
talent that used to be there go for it.
yeah,
You don't want to put somebody like a Miz in it,
mm,
but a guy like Sami Zayn, who's
yeah,
been NXT champion, that hasn't achieved that bar on the main roster yet. Maybe if I get this title picture, they'll take notice of me. Maybe if I go far in the tournament, they'll take notice of me.
yeah.
Finn Balor hasn't sniffed gold since his last NXT title run.
And I'm sure Sammy's kid wasn't old enough to really see him as the NXT title too. Now that he's older, you
Exactly.
could be like, I want to do it in front of my kid. Yeah.
Gunther could go down there. Think about
Mm-hmm.
how dominant Walter was.
Hell yeah.
And for Gunther to give the rub to somebody down here,
And he's got his old music back.
Kaiser. We haven't seen Kaiser since he took over the El Grande Americano role. Let this be an
Exactly.
opportunity for Kaiser to actually make an appearance.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, same thing with Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. Ever since they became the Americano-like knockoffs, we haven't seen Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. This is an opportunity to give them that little, time.
And
Without it being the Americano gimmick.
do some surprises like you did to John Cena and have Chad Gable can make his return. Like, I'm going after some gold. There's 14 weeks. You said they could do a lot. This is getting interesting now. And you know me, we got creative juices that are gonna flow. Like shit's gonna hit us after this.
Exactly. Like I said, don't do anything except announce it next week. But then even from there, you've got 13 weeks of television, and the first match can be on the live Impact on AMC.
There you go.
They've already announced Joe Hendry is going to be at Genesis. Let his match qualifying for this be on the live AMC premiere.
This NXT, and it's our NXT, David. This is going to get real good coming up.
I've said it before. I'll repeat it right now. If we go to anything WWE WrestleMania weekend, we've got to do Stand and Deliver, bro. Because this is our NXT. So it'd be like we're at WrestleMania, but it's for our brand.
Mm-hmm.
And those tickets are going to be hella cheaper than WrestleMania.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, man. Well, that was it. That was NXT. Damn.
Good show. Good way to kick off the new year. Be on the lookout. This is the only plug I'm gonna give here before we sign off. Unless you got anything you want to do,
I was just gonna ask this before you put. Is this the first time that someone vacated on the way up? That usually some people just bring it with them, like KO and.
I think so. Didn't Asuka vacate when she got called up?
Yeah.
So it may be the first time for the men, but it's not the first time in NXT history.
Yeah.
But yeah, only thing I'm going to promote is just be on the lookout for the Simply Reliable Studios in 2026. There have been conversations that have been had these last couple of days. Big moves are coming. My resolution that I made New Year's Eve looks like it's beginning to take shape because everything that goes according to plan, I'll be at 3 shows before we get to Mania, and I only went to 3 last year.
That's
So
crazy.
my resolution to go to more live wrestling this year is already going to be shattered by the time we go to Mania.
Now, that's nice.
So, and conversations have been being had with people within the industry. We may be getting huge opportunities come Mania. I'm not going to
Nice.
put out there in the world yet what it is, just in case it falls through. But if everything keeps going on the current path that it's on, Simply Reliable Studios could be seriously blowing up by WrestleMania week. So if you're not already following us, follow the Simply Reliable Studios on X, because that's how you're going to find out about everything going on. And other than that, is there anything you want to add or say, Walter?
No, just be on the lookout for that Twitter, because that's where everything breaks. We don't break stuff on our personal Twitters. That's usually retweets and stuff that have already been broken. So make sure you follow the correct thing.
Yep, 100%. I don't think we'll be back on the air in a live capacity. Renegade's reviews will be going up, but I don't think we're going to be live again until Shenanigans. So we will see you guys for Saturday Shenanigans. And until then, thank you all for tuning in. We'll catch you next time.